Hello YouTube, today we're going to be talking about this Yoimiya team idea and kind of how I'm a little bit upset with how the Genshin endgame is kind of turning out so far. So one of Yoimiya's strengths is that she can hit very far away with her bow, and she continuously moves backwards, so she's just gaining distance from the enemy as she's doing her auto attacks that are infused with pyro. So I thought a cool idea with this is to have Lynette's ultimate is a taunt, so that way it's keeping the aggression off of Yoimiya, so she doesn't really need a shielder in this team. And then the rest of the team is kind of just like buffing Yoimiya's damage with having Hydro application plus Yelan increases the damage amplification, and so does Yunjin. She helps get more damage based on normal attacks. So we're just going to showcase this really quick, just one rotation, because this type of thing doesn't really showcase it that well, but it'll work for one rotation of these type of monsters. So what you want to do is we're going to first dodge and then get our ultimate back up. So we're going to do our ultimate, go like this, get our buff up, then we kind of space out, and then we just go back and we can just start shooting from a distance. And everyone's focused on the taunt that's over there, so I can get some nice clearing ability. Now after the third rotation, it's all about just kind of resetting, so you get back your energy, and then just go for the rotation again. And then from here, it's kind of the same thing. Now they're not all taunted because the taunt was over there in that corner, so now at this point I'm just going to get absolutely destroyed. So that is about that. But in normal, Abyss type things, there's only like a couple enemies, maybe like 3 to 4 enemies, so Yoimiya can easily take them out in this regard. And I'll showcase a little bit of Abyss showcase showing that this team could theoretically work. But just with how the Abyss is set up, once you start going into the later chambers, there's so much shield resistance from the enemies and whatnot that you have to play a very specific type of Yoimiya team to even be able to clear all of the chambers with the 3 stars, and it really is only available in the first half, which you're versing the triple Kenki to begin with, so it's just sort of an annoying matchup for Yoimiya to do. So anyways, I'm going to just showcase those Abyss runs and the rest of the showcase with some commentary over it, so hope you enjoy. I'm going to keep the commentary short on this one, but I just want you to know that I had to use this Nilou Bloom team just to have a good start time. It does take about 2 minutes to clear out this chamber, but I am actually successful to clear it with the 3 stars, so I'll just let this play out and we'll get on to the next clip after this.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Let the magic begin. Strike is one. Fire hazard. Quietly now. Busted. Out of my sight. Please appreciate my sincerity. Unleash. Zip on up. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. And step. Over here. Cue the spotlight. Break a leg. Please remain seated. Consider it. A festive retreat! Busted. Did I scare you? Zip on up. Over here. Game's up. Fun
Quietly now.
Strike is one.
Things are about to get dicey.
Let the magic be. Time for a light show.
Alright, I just wanted to show right here the potential of what this build can do. So as you can see, the taunt's going off, and look at the distance between. And every single hit is a vaporize because of how far the arrow has to travel to hit the opponent, along with the Hydra application from the hat and whatnot. And here's where I run into problems that, yeah, the taunt's going off and it's perfect, but I'm still getting targeted from all these random AoE things in the background, and, you know, I have to, if I get hit by them, I get my energy leached, and even if everything went perfectly in that regard, the pyro application is just terrible. I cannot clear these shields in the time frame. So with that being said, I'm just going to switch over to the team that I ended up going with, and this is actually going to be on the other half, not the AoE half, but the single target half, because you know, it just plays to Yoimiya's strengths a bit better. But even so, you're versing the triple Kenki to start with, which is not Yoimiya's most ideal situation. So I will showcase that right now. And this is the team I went with, which is basically just a Burgeon Toma team, and I slot Yoimiya in there just so that I can play Yoimiya. It kind of feels bad in this first chamber because, you know, you have to dodge, and you're just using iframes from all your ultimate abilities to stay alive, so it's not really too significant. Going into the second chamber, though, we can see Yoimiya shine just with her single target and being able to space out from the enemies and do respectable damage. This is actually pretty hard at the very beginning because of their cryo shields, so I use Farina to break those shields, and then I'm mainly just dodging around until I get to that second part where they're just chilling out in the middle for a little bit. And for here, it's pretty nice. I can get a little bit of distance between the enemies and get all these burgeons off and burning damage. But yeah, the multi-wave content part of it is mainly just from the burgeons and getting all this off-field hydro and everything. And my Yoimiya is not doing a lot of the damage, because when she's doing the damage, she's doing it on a pyro aura over their heads, so she's not getting a lot of the vaporizes. She's mainly just enabling the vaporizes for Farina because her application is just so slow in this team. So it's a little bit disappointing that I have to play Yoimiya in a team like this. I just wish that I could have her doing more of the damage than you know, the rest of my team, because she is supposed to be that hyper carry, but she just does not fit into this Abyss cycle. And I feel like, you know, you have to put in these really powerful characters like Farina, like Nahida, like Kazuha into your team, and it doesn't really synergize with her kit. I would rather put in my Lynette so I can get the distance away from enemies. I'd rather put in you know, different buffers like Yunjin, but I just can't fit them into a team that needs all this AoE and extra damage. So that's about it for this video, just a little bit of ranting and showcasing that team. See you in the next one.